Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing a very exciting reading for you. Well, at least I'm excited for it. It is the first time since March 20th, 1981, that the full moon and the spring equinox are happening on the same exact day. So this is March 20th, 2019. The spring equinox and the full moon will be happening on the same day, and the energy will be amazing. So I want to see how that's going to be affecting you all. I'm super excited about this day, and I hope you are too. Now, thank you guys for giving this video a thumbs up. Also, thank you for subscribing to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting up, and you're helping this small little channel grow into something big and into something beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. You guys are amazing, and I want you to know that. And if you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information will be in the description box below. So let's see, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what the full moon and spring equinox will do for you. Libra, full moon, spring equinox, March 20th, 2019. 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 Libra. Show me clearly. Full moon, spring equinox. Okay, so that's where the cards fell. So that's where I'm going to stop, because that's where Spirit wants me to stop. Now, I've been getting the Ace of Cups so often in these readings. This is a cleansing. This is a cleansing of emotions. This is a cleansing of soul and self. So that is huge. Now, you have here Virgo energy. Okay, this is a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. So know that things will be affecting you up until, or especially around that time. And I know you're going to be saying, Dane, this is happening now. How is it going to be affecting me then? The energy isn't going to leave you. It is going to be evolving your soul, yourself, the way that you're looking at things, the way that you're interacting with people. So that is how the energy is going to be affecting you. But it's also the full moon is the torch in the darkness, lighting the way, and that's what we have here. So that full moon energy is definitely lighting your way. There's a place that you feel just overwhelmed, stuck. There's a fire energy as you move forward. So earth and fire very much being grounded here on this earthly plane. The Seven of Wands, feeling as if you have to protect yourself. And then we have you shining through as the Page of Swords, Libra. You have the Five of Swords. There's opponents that are walking away. You're showing your strength, okay? But this is bringing up a lot of emotions for you that you might have buried, Libra. Yeah, definitely. Okay, that you might have buried, and you might have said, you know what? I'm okay. I'm fine. That's what you do, Libra. You're like, oh, okay, I'm fine. Don't worry. And you're like that. You are like, okay, so in the zodiac, I see you as being that good child, the one that you never really have to worry about, the one that always kind of does the right thing. And you're like, oh, okay, Libra's got it. I don't have to worry about you. Then there are the others, some of the other zodiacs that make a bit more noise or a lot more noise than you do. And so that's where your focus goes. And so I'm seeing here as if you have been saying, oh, it's okay, I'm fine. It's okay, I'm fine. Just for too long. And now you are starting to get, and I know I always say messages from the divine, but that is how I read the Page card. It's being a student, it's learning, it's grasping and understanding. They are also my messenger cards, because pages, they weren't only students, they were messengers. They would run messages from, one person to another. And usually if you were a page, you had to run any kind of errand for any noble that passed you by to be able to demand of your services. So what I am seeing here is you are getting a message from the divine about how it is that you're moving forward, about turning inward and saying, you know what? No longer should you say all the time, Libra, it's okay, I'm fine. Because there are a lot of things that have been weighing heavily on your shoulders, and now you're looking at it and you're saying, you know what, it wasn't okay. And I wasn't fine because it happened. I mean, you just weren't. And it is okay to be mad. And I'm not trying to tell you your emotions or give you permission to feel anything. But what I'm seeing in this reading right now is that it's okay to be mad. And it's okay to be frustrated, because this healing that is happening, this kind of cleanse of waters that is moving you forward, is turning you inward. And the full moon is lighting your way to where it is that you want to be. You've been on a journey and you are tired, you are fed up, and you're done. You have a 5 here. A repeat of the number 5 is freedom. This is a message, excuse me. This is a message all about freedom here. all about setting yourself free. And that's what this full moon does. This full moon, this equinox, it sets you free. Oh, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, I don't know if I said this, but if you're in the southern hemisphere, this is the fall equinox for you, and the full moon correlating on the same exact day. So this is also very exciting. So I don't want you to think if you're in the southern hemisphere that you can't watch this video, because it still relates, okay? Just change spring equinox for fall equinox and you'll be all set. What I have here is I have the Ace of Cups. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you this gift of love, of healing, of emotions. And this is going to be a sensitive time for you, because when I see the Ace of Cups, it can be healing through tears. It is a sense of peace that is moving you forward. It's turning the pot, because you see how beautiful the water is there? Well, in real life, lotus flowers and water lilies, they grow on the ugliest ponds. Okay? The ponds where you sit there and you think, wow, that just looks like the grass continues, because it's all filled with algae. But here you have that beautiful, beautiful clear water. And that clear water is the insight that you're getting, is the understanding that you're embracing. Okay? Because things are being turned up. That's why so much emotion is coming out. So much emotion is coming out, because that's what I keep on getting time and time again for this equinox and this full moon combination, is that it's stirring up the pot. Okay? It is dumping out the old stagnant water that has been holding you back, and now it is time for you to move forward in passion. Now, I know this is also a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, but I'm actually seeing you having to embrace that kind of, I want to say that Aries mentality a bit more than anybody else's. You know, just that passion, that creativity, that freedom. So the Sagittarian in you is kind of sitting there and saying, I want to move. I want to do something different. I don't want to be in this situation anymore. You have been in this situation for a count of 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years, and you're done. Okay? For some of you, this could even be 5 lifetimes. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. So what you are doing here is you're saying it's time to move forward. Now, you might be getting help to move forward by a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, but I'm really seeing this more as the cards are telling me to tell you, embrace this. Be this knight for yourself of passion, okay? Have your armor on. Know that that is completely fine. You know, defend yourself against the fact that you have worked so hard and had to work so hard to get to where it is that you are. And you look around you and you think, wow, everybody else has had it easier. And I'm not saying that to be flippant or anything like that, but the struggle that you have been through is real, and embrace it. Embrace the fact that you have come out of something that has tattered your robes and worn you down. Because I always look at the purple robes of the hermit as what happens to the purple robes of the magician. Magician is number 1, right? The first card in the major arcana. Well, we start with 0 with the Fool, but this is when the Fool embarks on his mission. The first card is the Magician, realizing that you can do anything, right? It's that squeaky clean kind of, you know, just all set for life kind of mentality. You're all set to go. And then the world kind of dumps all its nonsense on you. And those beautiful, clean robes become tattered and worn by the time we get to the 9th card of the Hermit. And how you're looking at things and you're thinking, my goodness. And instead of standing before everyone, you're turning inward and saying, what is it that I want? Where is it that I want to be? The full moon represents a torch in the darkness, an accumulation of everything that you have wanted to accomplish within that lunar cycle. Here, it is something more. It's a torch within the darkness for where it is that you want to go within this next season. Okay? Spring equinox, fall equinox, depending on where you are. You're moving forward in that passion. You're moving forward in that understanding. You're transforming because you are healing. Right? And as you're transforming, you have here the brown robes of, well, the brown cloak of the, what is it called? The devil. There we go. I can think of the devil on you. And the devil card for me isn't a bad thing. But it's kind of breaking free of your ego, breaking free of the expectations of other people, and really sitting there and saying, where is it that I want to be? And that's why this time period lasts for you until August 23rd to September 22nd, because this is a time period for you. So till the end, well, to mid-September, okay, September 22nd, you are going to find that you're going more into yourself, that you're really starting to look at things differently, because a lot of what you have been doing has been reacting, okay? It's just been reacting. It's like you have to put out that fire, you have to put out this fire, you have to defend yourself against this, you have to defend others against that. Emotions are running high and you feel caged in. A lot of what you're doing has been reactionary. And I see this card, and I don't read cards in reverse, but I see this card as the swords falling away around you. And yes, this spring equinox, this equinox and the full moon, they're going to bring this worm moon. I love that it's the worm moon, because without worms, we wouldn't have soil. They're so underestimated, but they're so valuable. Okay? That's how you feel like you are. Underestimated, but you are so valuable, Libra. You feel caged. You feel stuck. You feel as if your emotions, they're too much. Your thoughts, your mind, you're all over the place. Okay? So know that for you, during this time, if you can pull inward, that would be fantastic. If you could take time for yourself to be able to say, I need to work this out. You know, I'm going to be hypersensitive. You are going to be hypersensitive during this time. Okay? And what I'm seeing here is that it's going to be around the way that you want to move forward and the way that you're feeling, like the way that you feel you have to be seen by the world around you and who it is that you truly want to be. That's what I'm seeing with this Virgo energy here. Now, it can be for a lot of you around the Virgo, but I'm mainly seeing that the way you want to move forward, but what it is that is expected of you that you're kind of fighting against. Now, there's this completion of doubt, because that's what the 10 of Swords is. Well, that's what the 10 is. It's a completion, because you're setting yourself free. The 5 is coming so much over your mind and your heart right now that it's almost shouting at me. So I have you, and I know I still have the Page of Swords here. The 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups is saying it's time to move forward. It's time. It's time to know that you have defended yourself long enough and you have looked at everything that you should have done differently long enough. Change. It's time to change. It's time to change from being, kind of stuck in that mentality to saying, I'm learning, I'm understanding, and taking these messages that you get from the divine to move you forward to where it is that you need to be. To move you forward to what it is that you desire. You're becoming unstuck, is what I'm seeing here. And it's happening in a process. You will see things kind of starting to become free and changing by September 22nd. Okay, you see things starting to change. But this right here is a process. Okay, this process is all about reclaiming your freedom, not being able to be put in a box, because that's what you feel like right now. You're put in a box and you just feel as if your emotions are drowning you. And that's because, the full moon controls the tides. The moon controls the tides. And, if you're ever in the hospital, I remember one time being in the hospital and somebody said, why are we getting so many crazies? And they said, it's the full moon. And these were doctors speaking to each other. So for them to say it's the full moon, like you always, and they go, oh, okay. So it really does affect the emotions of people. And now you have the full moon, you have the equinox at the same time. It is bringing up a lot of emotions that you have been fighting. Okay, yeah, that's it. You've been fighting, Libra, kind of to not see them. Okay, again, everything's fine, it's okay. Everything's fine, it's okay. It's not. A part of you feels trapped. And now you're getting these messages from the spirit realm as your darkness is illuminated, as this healing moves you forward, as you move forward in passion, saying, this is what I want. Gosh darn it, this is what I want. This is who I am. This is where I need to be. You see that passion moves you forward. You become a student of what it is that you desire, of your mind, of your knowledge, of your understanding. People have been opposing you, and you've stood strong. You have been met with more challenges than most people have. You've stood strong. You're victorious. But you always look at what it is that you should have done differently. And that causes you worry, fear, agita, just kind of just not feeling as if you are doing the right thing. Don't do this to yourself. okay? During this time, okay, a lot of this energy is coming forward. And I want you to look at the Five of Swords and not say, oh my gosh, I've had to fight so hard. But look at it and say, oh my gosh, I won. You won, Libra. Start looking at it that way. You won. The regrets. Everybody has them. That's part of life. I mean, they stink. Believe me, I understand. But you have this love that's behind you. Either you have people that are there for you, or you have people who will be coming into your life who are going to be supporting you. Okay? This is the healing, beautiful love of the Two of Cups. This is also the balance of the masculine and feminine within yourself to heal you, to move you forward. So, for a lot of you, this is saying here that the messages that you will be getting from the spirit realm is all about self-love, self-care, being kind to yourself. Because a lot is moving forward and you're being set free in a way that you hadn't expected. It's almost as if you're climbing this ladder of doubt. You are this person here on horseback moving forward. Okay, the Six of Wands, but you're not quite there yet. There's still doubts, there's still fears, there's still questions. Freedom is what this time is going to be giving you. It's going to be giving you a freedom of self, a freedom of expression, a freedom to be who it is that you want to be. That Aries energy that I told you with the King of Wands, with the Knight of Wands, that Aries energy of, I'm going to go for it, absolutely, positively, kind of being a little bit more aggressive to what it is that you want. But I'm also seeing that Sagittarian just coming through with these 2 5s here, that Sagittarian energy of, I'm creating, I'm moving, I'm going forward. And this is within your body, within your soul, within yourself. Because for me, the swords and the cups, they represent the mind and the heart. So within your soul and yourself, you're giving yourself permission to not live in a place of, it's either 2 people who have really hurt you in your life, okay? Or 2 times that you have had to walk away from things. There's something with the number 2 here that's of relevance to you. And now you're moving forward. You're moving forward to where it is that you want to be, to where it is that you need to be. And that's the journey that you're on. Because this is a cleansing that takes you, this is a cleansing that comes as you feel trapped. It illuminates the darkness and helps you move forward from the fact that you feel as if you're always defending yourself. And you're also always kind of defending yourself so that you don't have to really embrace this emotion of feeling trapped. And I know that's a little bit harsh to say, and I do apologize, but that's what I'm seeing here within the cards. Then you get these messages. Horses walked between the spirit realm, between the fairy world and the spirit realm. Okay, no, between the fairy world and the earthly realm. There we go, I got it. Here, to help bring messages, to help to carry people. That's what I'm seeing here within the Page of Swords. You're kind of walking between 2 worlds, gaining your understanding, gaining your insight, your subconscious message. Goodness. It's the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, okay, with the Page of Swords right here. Both of them are the only 2 pages that get messages. Messages are coming. Things are going to be moving quickly. You're going to find it overwhelming. This is being a student of your passion. This is being a student of what it is that you desire. This is also a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Okay? For some reason, I'm just feeling a very strong Aries energy around you. Like, that's another person. Okay? And that could even be a person telling you, be more like an Aries. Be a little bit more aggressive. And you might look at the Aries and be like, okay, you need to calm down. You just need to, maybe listen to a nice meditation tape, have a cup of tea, a coffee, maybe something that's decaf, and calm down and chill and just relax for a little bit. But I'm seeing that energy here, and I don't know why I keep seeing an Aries with you, okay? Helping you move forward. I don't see this as anything that you have to fight against. The Virgo is a time period. The Virgo is the torch in the darkness, which for me is calling to the full moon, okay, that is leading you forward. And you are tired of this journey, okay? This journey has been a long one. It's been a hard one. You're getting there. You are absolutely getting there. Subconsciously, you are learning. You are learning how to be more vocal about what it is that you want and about how to really embrace your passion and do so in a way that, you kind of put your foot down and say, no, this is what I'm doing. This is what I need to do. And that's that. Okay. All right, Libra, I know this was a bit heavy, so thank you if you made it all the way to the end. I greatly appreciate that, and I hope that you got everything from this reading that you needed to, because the full moon and the spring equinox for you is a huge cleanse that is taking away so much negativity from this life, from past lives. I know if you don't believe in past lives, that it's from your childhood. It's a cleanse that is moving you forward, and it's helping you see things that you've been fighting against. And as you embrace your freedom, as you embrace the fact that you don't need to, save the world and carry the world on your shoulders, you're going to find that the doubts and fears that have been holding you back lift just a little bit. It's just a little bit by little bit. You start to get to where it is that you want to be, and you stop feeling as if you're caged in. This is a time of freedom for you, Libra. A time of freedom and balance, which is beautiful, because that's what you're all about. All right, thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Also, thank you for subscribing to my channel. My face is going to be appearing somewhere over here. If you click on that, you will subscribe to the channel, so that's pretty cool. And I want to wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I'll be reading for you all really soon. Bye.